Hey there, this is the Robot King. I told you I was going to make more videos. Did you think I was lying? Huh? Huh? Bet you did. Now, oh, by the way, because I just realized I said something dumb last time. When I said there'd be a new episode of Heralds and Inquisitors, I meant there would be a fifth episode. There's already been a fourth. Expect also a fourth episode of Coffee and Pants. And expect more information about Little Fears, which I also said you would get. Now, what am I here to talk to you about today? It's rather simple. Actually, I'm cleaning out my stock. Yeah, I'm putting pretty much all of my back stock on eBay. So, bear in mind. Be aware. I'm feeling pretty good today. Or at least at the moment. Maybe it's the blues. I don't know. If you can't hear it, I got the blues playing in the background. At the moment, it's Roy Gaines. If you don't know who Roy Gaines is, that's okay. Now, I want to tell you what my projects on the plate are. I, the Robot King, am going to be building a schoolhouse soon, a miniature schoolhouse for Little Fears, as well as building a few other things. Amongst them, I'm going to try and make a little playground and a few houses and a little neighborhood to play Little Fears in. Cool? Cool. Also, in case you were curious, I do have some more demons to put together. And I still have yet to address this issue of the Citadel Finecast models. But let me give you my first impressions of Citadel Finecast. When I first saw it, I said to myself, well, if they're not getting rid of the models, if they're just changing what they're cast in, good, I like them. And metal, though weighty, nice, good to hold, gives you a sense of accomplishment, some feeling, some emotion, some grit, some reality. It also is difficult to cut and convert if you're new. Resin will be simpler to cut and convert if you want to take these beautiful models and make them more interesting. So for beginning hobbyists, in some ways, resin is nice. For us seasoned hobbyists, modelers, converters, it's still okay. But I'm going to miss metal. I'm going to miss metal. Then I noticed price increases. Well, in some ways I was shocked and appalled. Okay, I wasn't shocked. Games Workshop is well known for giving price increases. However, when there's a $12 price increase on some things, you cry inside. And I did. I did cry inside a little. Because the hobby can be expensive, and all I can think of is the poor new hobbyists. New gamers will be discouraged by the price. Die-hard gamers will still also be discouraged. And I know some people have given up the hobby now completely. That is bad, because this game is a big part of us. It really is. I mean, I've had Warhammer in my life for over 12 years. I still remember when I could spend $7 for a can of Citadel Primer. So, you know, it's depressing. It is. It's very unnerving. But if you find yourself dedicated to the game, you will barrel forward, push on, move into the future. Even though the paints keep getting more expensive if you want to use Games Workshop's Citadel paint line, even though the models are getting more expensive, even though they constantly change the rules and ignore their own core rule books with the new codexes that come out, if you still love the game, you will play. Now, I'm not going to lie, when I play fantasy, I play an outdated book. Why? I don't like the way fantasy is moved. I do play through the new codex and new codexes and new version, the new core rulebook for fantasy, but when I'm playing friendly, like to step back in time. I'm also frustrated because I've heard rumors of Necrons for a millennia, and so far have seen nothing new. Grrr. But I digress. The Citadel Finecast, despite its numerous problems and numerous benefits, is something that we have to live with. If you want to continue playing Warhammer or Warhammer 40,000, you must either put up with it or spend even more money to buy out-of-production models on eBay or from collectors, Craigslist, wherever you go to find them. Truth be told, I will be putting up with the price increase. I will be putting up with resin models. And I will be putting up with the innumerable changes. Because I love Warhammer. And I love Warhammer 40,000. That doesn't mean I'm not going to be doing a bunch of other stuff too. Why? I'm a gamer. I play D&D. I play Little Fears. I've been known to strike up a game of Vampire the Masquerade. I play Warhammer. I am a gamer. And I'm proud. Now to all my fellow gamers, all of my fellow role players, all of my fellow players of Magic the Gathering and other collectible card games, you have to understand that as we age, our games will diversify, change, grow, adapt, constantly be refitted and recalculated to sell to a new customer base. But if you have been sticking with any game system, any game type, be it cards, dice, boards, miniatures, paper and pencil, or even video games, you know things do change. They must. We won't always be happy about the changes. We won't always want to accept the changes. But if you are a gamer, you must learn to live with them. And you must learn to adapt. So, Citadel Finecast, I tip my hat to you and say, welcome, you bugger. This is the Robot King saying thank you for listening. I'm going to tell you more news later. Good day.